Hey y'all, so I have been wanting to do this thing for 2 years. I mean, 2 freaking years. And that thing that I've been wanting to do is 30-day challenges each month, which sounds super simple. But in reality, I have found myself, I have like a list of 30-day challenges that I could do. And every time I look at the list, I'm like, oh, I could do this one, but this is gonna happen. I could do this one, but that's gonna happen. I could do this one, but that affects this. And long story short, I've been causing myself to essentially put it on the back burner, much like a lot of other things in my life. And I have challenged myself that I said, you know what? This is going to be the time I do it, and I'm going to start it now. So today is December 1st, so I'm not even waiting until the new year to even start this challenge. I'm starting it in 2024 so that as I roll into 2025, I already kind of have the momentum going, and it makes it a little bit easier to get started because I've already started. So that being said, let's talk about the challenge. I let Instagram choose my challenge because the other part about this is I told you I have a list of like challenges that I could do, and I knew I wanted to make my first challenge not necessarily easy, but a challenge that would not that I could do at any moment. That's number one. But two, that was like initially easy lifting so that I had that momentum to continue on throughout this next year, because I want to do this each month for all 2025. So I wanted to do something that I knew was going to be building good habits. That was number one. And number two, I wanted to do something that it didn't matter with like my upcoming travel plans and things of that nature. I could still do it. So the two options were I would either journal each day for 30 days, or I would walk a mile each day for 30 days, which walking a mile, the hardest part about the walking mile part is just doing it. The aspect of like once I get out there and like I get my gear on and whatnot and I get physically in the location I'm going to be doing it, the walking the mile part is going to be easy. It's the act of like getting me there is what's the challenging part, and which is usually the part that stops me from doing it. So that's that. And then in terms of journaling, it was just trying to find time. And then like I sometimes have like an issue with like I will say, oh, I'm gonna do it in a few minutes, and then a few minutes turns into a few hours, and then boom, the night's over. Anyways, long story short, I gave it to Instagram. Instagram decided that I'll be walking a mile for the next 30 days. So I look forward to doing that. And then probably in January, I'll be doing journaling, or I don't know, I might let Instagram choose again. So if you're not following my Instagram, this is that plug, that shameless plug of you going to go follow me on Instagram so you can participate in picking my challenges. So with that being said, if I continue to sit up here and talk to you all, I'm going to continue to be prolonging my journey of going on this walk. So with that being said, I am going to actually just go to the gym because it just makes it a lot easier. I don't have my Apple Watch. I haven't found my Apple Watch cord since I moved, so I need to find that. And it's also really cold and I don't feel like being out in the cold. So I'm just going to go to my apartment's gym and do my mile there. And then, yeah. I don't know how often I'm going to check in with you all. I don't know if I'm going to check in every 5 days or every week. But I do know I am going to take clips of me doing it and then adding that to the vlog or slash video. I don't know if this is going to be a vlog video. More than likely it's just going to be a standalone kind of video, not a vlog per se. So, all right, that's that. Let's do it.
Alright, y'all, so today is day 23 of me doing this challenge, and the key thing about today is I'm now on like holiday break, so I'm actually back home. So I now need to do this challenge outside, and it is like 40 degrees. So that has been a new experience because usually I'm used to my home gym or my apartment gym. So that is the update for today. So I'll be doing the next like 4 or 5 days, or 3 or 4 days outside. All right, let's do it.
All right, y'all. So this is me post the 30-day challenge. I have completed the walk a mile each day for 30 days challenge, and I actually really enjoyed this challenge. I think at this point it is now part of my like evening routine to go walk a mile, and I even noticed that, like, and it's so weird. So right now my dog is still in Georgia, and how my evenings typically go is that I would take him out, then feed him, and then go walk my mile. But now that he is in Georgia, it kind of threw me off for a little bit. So now what I've been doing is just kind of like, well, at any time, I kind of like around the time that I would feed him typically is the time I usually still do my walk, and I completed it. The only day I did not do the challenge was Christmas, which makes total sense, and I'm really proud of myself for not giving up and saying, well, I missed today, so I gotta give up, or throw it away. I stuck with it and I continued on. And the other thing I will also mention is in the early stages of this challenge, it was so freaking difficult. There were days where like work was just kind of chaotic and I got home really late, or there were some days where like I genuinely didn't want to do it. Like I had did a lot at work mentally, and I didn't want to sit there, like I didn't want to walk for 30 minutes. But what I learned, I think what really got me is, and this is how I kind of increased my speed as time progressed, because when I started this challenge, I think I was at about like a 2/2.3, and now I'm walking at about a 2.7. So what I noticed is when I was like, those days that were really hard, I went in and pushed my like speed up initially, which then made me get through it quicker. So like a 2 is about, if I remember correctly, a 2 is about 30 minutes. It will take you about 30 minutes to get through a mile. And then like a 2.7 is like 22 minutes. So I'm literally shaving down time the quicker I walk. And overall, like I said, I really enjoyed this. I think that because I've done this for so long and it's become a part of my routine, I foresee me continuing on doing this and continuing on keeping it a part of my routine. So overall, I definitely recommend walking a mile, especially if you have a desk job like me. For like, just to give context, my job is truly a desk job. Like, and that's not like a tea or shade or anything like that. I really love what I do, but I literally will sit at my desk for 4 hours, go to lunch for an hour, sit at lunch pretty much, and then come back to my office and then sit for another 4 hours. That is literally my work day. And then there are times where I do have to get up and walk around or walk to meetings and stuff like that. But overall, and of course of a week, I spend majority of my time in my office. So with that being said, I really did enjoy this challenge. I do recommend it. I will probably keep doing this. So there's that. Now let's talk about what the month of January, what I'll be trying for the month of January. If you kind of go back to the original like tour, when I was first kind of picking out which one I was going to do, the option was either walk a mile or journal. And I think I am going to go ahead and do the journaling for 30 days. And I look forward to kind of writing out my thoughts, and especially with this being a new year, because tomorrow is January 1st, which means first day of 2025, all that good stuff. I really want to spend the first month of 2025 reflecting over the last year, but also thinking about what I want this year to be. I have goals, I have ideas, I have visions, I have all that good stuff, but I really want to take time to really write out what it will look like and how that will, if I lean into these goals and lean into this vision that I have for my life, how it will impact my life and things of that nature. So I look forward to doing that. I already kind of have the 30-day prompts. So once you check out that video, which that video will go up in February, if you are interested in journaling, like, do some of those journal prompts with me. And then also, I do want to say up front, I did a terrible job of recording or uploading on social media. I started off strong and then I just fell off. So I want to get better about being consistent with like posting on social media. I am trying to figure out what I am going to do with all the clips, because I have both the the vertical or the horizontal clip and a vertical clip, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I am gonna like compile all the videos and all the footage and do something with it and post it on social, but I'm not entirely too sure what it is just yet. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification, go check out my vlogs. I am daily vlogging, so please go check out that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.